Yeah. So here we are. We'll be talking about hand independence and ear training. But first of all, I'm going to start with ear training. So make sure you stick to the end of this video. During my topic request session, people commented. So David Adeluye, he said ear training, and Johnny Jones said hand independence. So let's see how we can cover these two topics in this single tutorial. So if you're just joining, you're just watching for the first time, my name is Vic Piano and we'll be doing this together. Now, ear training is a very serious something. A lot of people have this. They have this issue with ear. So there are so many aspects about the ear, the music ear. In fact, being a double as a music producer, I understand how important the ear is, especially music ear. It's very important. In fact, your ear is one of your greatest assets. Whether you're playing piano, a producer, whatever you're doing musically, because if you don't have a sound ear. But one thing about music ear is as you keep growing, your ear will keep improving. As you keep growing, your ear will keep increasing, improving, you understand? So we're going to go step by step and talk about it. So sit down tight, enjoy the show. And also don't forget to talk about hand independence. So what can you do while you're sitting down to enjoy this beautiful tutorial? It's just to share this video. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, and follow this page. Of course, it's going to be fun. So what is ear in music? Let's start with that. Now, I always give my own personal definitions, carved out of several researches. Now, ear is just, in music, is your ability to understand and to hear certain frequencies, and sound. And I can also say you have the ability to perceive some certain frequency of sounds, not even in sounds, in techniques in music. I can hear when someone is singing off, and another person may not hear that same person singing off. You understand? Sometimes people come to the studio, and when the singer is singing, I say, no, you sound flat at this point. Singer say, no, I didn't sing flat. I say, okay, it's computer, let's check it. Now the computer shows where there's something called pitch correct. It shows you where you're singing flat. I say, this one not your voice. So it takes a good amount of practice, dedication to develop a good music ear. Everybody can develop that, you understand? So when you develop that, you understand something. Now, some people's ear has been tuned that they can't even hear off. If a singer is singing, for example, and the singer sings off key, immediately they just hang. They can't play again, they can't do anything, they just hang. Don't blame them, it's their music ear. Their music ear has grown to that level that anything off, boom, it's like a jam on their body. They can't do anything. You understand? So, same thing with the law. Once they just say off, they are stagnant. No, the off has to clear. Even if they have 100 people and one person is singing off, they will know. So, this ear training is something you have to continuously improve on every day. So, now, relating to keyboard. What is involved in this ear training? Now, as much as it is needed, I'm going to try to do the basic things and some advanced things that you need in this ear training. Now, most people's ears are not tuned to know when a song is rising or falling, or not tuned to know when the progression of a song is at a particular point. For example, they don't know when a song is going to chord 4. They don't know when a song is going to chord 5. They don't know when a song is going to chord 6. You know, all this issue of ear. We're going to address that. Let's start with that one. The ability for you to decipher, to know when a pitch is rising, falling, or when it's there. And the ability for you to actually know which progression this applies to it is. Some people have the ability to listen to a song and say, this is chord 4, chord 5. It's their ear. So I'm going to show you both as a beginner, both as a professional, how you can do this. I've done several tutorials on ear training, several. But we're going to do this again. And hopefully, this is going to help all of us. So, how do you build your music ear? So this is it. In music ear, or ear training, especially as a keyboardist, there are 3 things. There are 3 primary chords that every song must fall under. There are, in fact, not chord, 3 primary progressions that any song must fall under before you start doing all the other abstract progressions, which is your chord 1. Okay, 1 second. Let me be sure that it's displaying on the screen. Which is your chord 1. This is on the key of F, your chord 4, and your chord 5. And that's why most persons, when they started learning music, piano most especially, they taught them the simple song, oh Lord my God, how excellent is your name. See? So you see these 3 chords, chord 1, chord 4, chord 5. They are, in fact, one of the most important chords so far. No matter how you sing, you must fall under this song, these chords. Now, when you see chord 6, chord 7, chord 2, and the rest chords, they are just chord replacements of chord 1, chord 4, chord 5. If you check it very well, they are just chord replacement. Chord 6 is a chord replacement for chord 1. Chord 2 is a chord replacement for chord 4. Chord 5 is a chord replacement for chord 7 and chord 3. Very easy. So pay attention to chord 1, chord 4. We are now talking about the ear training. We're taking it slow and steady. So pay attention to the chord 1, chord 4, chord 5. No song, all song falls will fall. 80% or 90% will fall under this progression. Now, how does this, or how does this, relate to ear training? This is it. When the pitch of a song or a pitch is high, it's going high, it means your possible guess is chord 4. When the pitch is falling, your possible guess is chord 5. When the pitch is stable, your possible guess is chord 1. Now, this technique is the technique most people, piano players, use when they hear a song for the first time. They try to either play on their 1, 4, 5, around their 1, 4, 5 progressions. And once they're able to guess what progression, then they can start playing anything they want to play, because they've already gotten the primary progression. Good. Now, especially if a song is written on a major scale, this is it. But if a song is written on a minor scale, where that's another topic on its own, when you have your chord 1 as chord 6, chord 4 as chord 2, chord 5 as chord 3. That's a different topic. Now let's come back to what we are saying. When the pitch is going high, it's chord 4. Pitch is coming down, chord 5. Pitch is stable, chord 1. Use this and you build a very good music ear for a start. Then you can keep progressing. Now, let's take an example. If I take a song, and you know what? You see, I say what? So my pitch is going high. What to do? So I did to do. My pitch now is falling. Chord 5. To do today. My pitch is now normal. Today. So if you see, you know what? Chord 4. To do falling today. So it is now your assignment to start training to know, okay, to check. See, this is a very fast one. To check, is this singer, is she, for example, if it's a she singing, is the pitch high? Boom. Your possible guess should be chord 4. Is the pitch falling? Your possible guess should be chord 5. Is the pitch just stable? Your possible guess will be chord 1. Now, let me give you another trick to ear training. 80% of songs start on your chord 1 and end on your chord 1. And I will praise and lift you high, El Shaddai. It's simple. And all you've done for me is what I we sing. So most songs start on chord 1 and end on chord 1 for ear training. So always notice that. So even when you're trying to play a song you've not even heard before, always know when the singer wants to end the song, the last note or word of that song will land on chord 1. But then that's just a side attraction. So use this ear training technique I've given you. Listen to when this singer is singing next time you're listening to a song. Now you can score a lot of songs. Pick up a simple song and you're listening to it. Check when the pitch is rising. Where did they go? Did the singer go to chord 4? Now, did the singer go to chord 1 or that? But mostly when the pitch is rising. Now if we take another song, let's say on the key of C. And I say, oh, I say, oh, you know. See, 4. It's like a 95% assurance on this. Once you hear a pitch going high, just go to 4. You know. This is, it's not funny. This is, then, today, there go. What I wouldn't see, what I wouldn't be. Chord 5. What I wouldn't know. Chord 1. Then before you start, let's go to F back. So, this is it on ear training. I'm giving you this so that you understand it and build your ear from this. There are other aspects of ear training. See, you see this music ear of a thing. Some people it have taken the. Some people can stay and look and hear you sing and tell you you're singing on A, even with that. Some people stay and hear you and say, okay, F major scale, this. They have pitched their ear. One thing I'll let you know is to understand that some people are naturally endowed with the gift of ear, music ear. And that is it. Why sometimes you see people sing naturally without any music knowledge and they don't go off key. And some other people, they have to struggle because they go off key normally. So there are two kinds of music people. The ones that have it natural, that just need a little push and they are there. And the ones that have it, but it's not really 100% natural. So you need to push very well So those that have it natural, they can do 1 hour rehearsal and they cover up for 1 week. But you, for that 1 week, you need to do 2 months rehearsal to even do a 2 minutes performance or to grab something. But that's again is a side attraction. So this ear training, this is it. Listen to the pitch of the song. This is just where I want to give you on this ear training. Listen to the pitch of the song. Next time you face a song. Now, let me tell you this. If you're on stage and you see a singer singing a song you've not heard before, you can try this technique. But immediately you get back home and this is a song that is released, go and look for that song. Browse the song and get the original progression. From getting the song, you'll be able to now know, okay, these are the original progressions and the rest. You now know if they had added some chord 6, chord 7, or any other chord to that song. You understand? So that's one way to do it. She gets. So this is more like chord guessing. You guess your chords. You wait to guess the pitch. So don't be bothered about hearing a song or playing a song you've not heard before. Or be bothered about listening to a song and listening. When the singer is shouting, going high, the pitch is going high. Mostly is chord 4. Now, let me show you a technique to use if somebody is singing a song you've not heard before. For example, using your music ear. Don't rush. Calm down when the song starts. For example, I'll take a song. If I take the song on G and I say, I will, just stay there. Don't know. Now, when you hear the pitch first before you change chord, so listen, pitch first before you change. I will don't know. Then you go to 4. You see? So I'm on chord 1. I will don't know 4. To save my life. Very easy. Don't do I will don't. You want to follow the singer? No, you've not heard that song before. It's the first time you're hearing it on stage. So wait for the singer to pitch first or to take the pitch, listen to the pitch before you play. That's the very good technique. Listen to the pitch on F sharp. And I will don't know to say my own, to see my own. Let's go back to it. So you listen to the pitch. Pitch first before you move. Pitch first before you move. Now, how to now get it crazy? Once you've gotten the progression, maybe the singer is singing, I know I would see the sky today. You now know it's chord 1, chord 4, chord 5. You can now expand on it by playing additional thing. You now know chord 6 can replace chord 5, chord 1. So you can do I will to see, to know. Chord 7 instead of chord 5, because chord 7 can replace chord 5. Today, you can now add passing chords in the next one. I will see, to know. Today. Interesting. So that's how you can build your music ear. That's your ear training for a start. Start with this one. There are other aspects of ear training. I'm telling you. Other aspects. Most really needed if you want to go into music production. As a keyboardist, it's very sound. Because how will you tell? Ear training, very nice. Because you even need that for part sharing and a lot of things to share parts, to check for keys and a lot of things to switch. So let's do a little about hand independence. David Adeloye, we've done that one. Yeah, let's do Johnny Jones, hand independence. See my two hands. So hand independence. This is a very critical issue for most keyboardists. Now, I do have premium membership sections every month. For this month, we are talking about how to share music parts. It's a very crazy topic there, but we'll be talking about how to share music part, or the alto, tenor, soprano. We're showing everything, all the secrets. So every month, there's a special topic I pick that is unusual, and I treat. So watch out for my page when there's a flyer. The flyer is usually at the third week of the month for those who are interested for every new month to register. Once it's the new month, registration is over. Like right now, you can't even register because it's over. We're starting classes already. So you get something more unique, more special there. So this hand independence issue is a very serious one. You understand? And a lot of people have this problem. And they have this problem. So, well, before then, okay, let me just go straight to it. Now, if you check your left hand and your right hand, I'm going to give you what to use to help you out. Like I said, it's unending. The techniques are unending. But you can use this for a start to improve and get better. Now, when you're busy, these are the techniques. When you're busy on your left hand, this is number one. When you're busy on your left hand, don't be busy on your right hand. When you're busy on your right hand, don't be busy on your left hand. Number one. Number two rule for hand independence. If you're playing and busy on your left hand, if you're playing grooves on your left hand, on your right hand, you can play a little bit busy on your right hand. Then if you're playing busy on your left hand also, you can play vamp on your right hand. For example, let's say I want to get busy on my left hand and I'm doing something like that. You see what I'm doing? I'm just playing busy on my left hand, but on my right hand, I'm just doing chord. Now, if I want to get busy on my right hand, now I'm busy on my right hand, but I'm not busy on my left hand. So one hand has to be busy, the other hand doesn't have to be busy. That's the technique number one to gain hand independence. With this, you can now build. You understand. You build what you want to build. Number two, I've given that one number one. Number two is, even on your left hand, it's not every time. If you want to be busy on your right hand, sometimes you separate your left hand. Don't play anything. For example, if you watch this, if I do something like this, you see? So I'm just touching my left hand. I'm not just steady. I'm just. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. That's another thing you can apply for hand independence. So, well, when you're playing this thing in real life, people don't understand that this is the technique. So if you're doing something like this, you see, when I ran this scale, there was nothing on my left hand. Carry your phone, go and browse on YouTube, browse on different piano solos, and watch when they are very busy. You notice their left hand is not that overactive. They allow their right hand to do the solo work, they allow the left hand to do the backing work. Then when they want to get busy on the left hand does solo, right hand does the backing. With this way you can help. Then there's some technique you can use with both hands. There's some technique you can use with both hands, which you can master. For example, if you've been practicing your skill, you can do it in your solo. For example, if I'm doing something like this, watch. You see? These are skills I've rehearsed on both hands. But the beauty of music is not even that. You have to, be coordinated. So you understand. So that's it. Now, the final tip I'll give for hand independence that you can try is this. There are some techniques you play on your left hand that will give your right hand the ability to freely do what it wants to do. There are some techniques you play on your right hand that will give your left hand the ability to do what it wants to do. The first one I told you is, you remember, busy, not busy here, then busy here, not busy here. But then there are core techniques and the rest techniques you have to apply on hands, depends on what you're looking at to achieve. The number one thing I'll recommend for you is arpeggio bass lines and arpeggio chords. So go and watch my video on arpeggio bass lines and arpeggio chords. Or go to YouTube and search hand independence. I was more detailed on arpeggio bass lines. This kind of bass lines and chords gives your right hand the ability to do solos without obstructions. So if I'm doing something like this, you see what's happening? My left hand is busy playing, but my right hand is doing the solo. Arpeggio bass line. The same thing with chords. So go watch that video so that you know what I'm talking about, arpeggio chords. Now these are very large topics, but I don't want this video to be too long. So with this, you should be able to have learned that hand independence, how you can apply. So there are techniques you can use on your... Some of these techniques, you can discover them yourself. You understand? Everybody is totally unique and different. You can discover that, if you're playing this type of bass line or this type of chord, your hand is kind of free here. Develop your own technique on that. Do what works for you and works well. You can also try to practice scales on the same scale on both hands. You can do this. Practice it. You can do chromatic. Depending on what you want to do. So good. Depending on what you want to do, practice skills, practice this. It will help you. You understand? Well, I'm going to leave you with this one point. If you want to improve your hand independence, use arpeggio bass lines, arpeggio chords, especially on your left hand. Number 2, if you're busy on your left hand, don't be busy on your right hand. Just vamp, play chords or grooves. For example, dun, 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 I'm under the you are the mighty. You see, I'm just doing vamping on my right hand. But then, if I want to get busy on my right hand, you see, I'm not that busy again on my left hand. This can help you. It can help you so much. Then, the next one, like I said, is practice your skills and the rest and the rest. So far, this should be able to go a long way in building your hand independence. You understand? Anything you want to do on your right hand, there's a technique you should do on your left hand that will enable you do that right hand well. It's different for different music pieces, different song. You understand? If you're trying to do something on your right hand and you're trying to do something on your left hand and you notice that your left hand is obstructing with your right hand and the rest, change the pattern. Or even if it's the same thing, change the way you're playing it. Or change the technique you're using to play it. See if it will allow this other hand to play. You understand? So this is how you can build your hand independence. I think this should be good. So ear training and hand independence. We've done justice to it. And like I said, it's large. So we're going to stop here. And I hope this video has helped you a lot. Don't forget to have shared this video, like this video, and drop a comment. I'm going to see you next time. And let's see the next comments I'm going to treat in my next video. Bye.